Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Gran Turismo 7. Today we are racing in another car out of update 1.55, which is the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. We are racing on sports hard tires and the track is Nürburgring in the sprint layout. The current world record is a 136.1 and it leaves us to beat at least a 139.0. So let's get right into the guide. Starting into your lap, take a good line through the last corner, try not to slide too much, early back on the power, use all the width of the track and then take a good speed into your lap. And most importantly, use your boost button or the overtake button, because this one is available on that car. Then your first brake marker on the left hand side is this tire marks on the tarmac. Once you see those, hit this brake pedal hard and brake in a straight line. Go over to the left hand side of the track, keep the brake pedal until you go very slow, then turn in and try to go narrow to the inside curb, and once you have this drop in the corner, back to the power using the overtake button. Then the next brake marker is this small escape road on the right hand side of the track. Gently into the brake to try and have the car sliding while keeping your turning angle, and then slowly but steadily back to the power and then using your overtake button again. Over to the right hand side, these tire marks next to the track on the right are your brake indicator. Again, brake hard initially and then release the brake pedal to get grip for rotation, turn in, try to keep it narrow to the inside curb, late apex to have a good exit and a good entry into this right hander. Take a lot of this inside curb on the right, let the car slide shortly and then fully back to the power using the overtake button and all the width of the track. Then the next brake marker is this white line next to the track on the left hand side. Again, brake hard in a straight line, and once you are turning in, release the brake pedal slightly, try to keep it narrow and let the car roll through this corner, then a slight power input and lifting again to have some rotation on the front axle shortly, and then back to the power again using the overtake button. Over to the right, the 100 board is the brake indicator I used. Short initial brake input before releasing the pedal again to have grip for rotation over the inside curb before going back to the power fully and use the overtake button. Then when the curb on the right hand side disappears from your screen, shortly after that go to the brakes again, but only gently, not fully. Then let the car roll through this corner, and once you feel comfortable, fully back to the power using all the width of the track again. And just as an indicator, if your sector time is below 105, this could be a gold time. Now over to the right hand side of the track, still flat out, and then once you are able to see this white line on the track, this is your brake indicator, start to brake slightly before that one. Hard into the brakes, keeping it in a straight line, and then when turning in again, release the brake pedal over the inside curb, try to keep a straight line through the chicane, close to this post on the right hand side, and then fully back to the power again. Over to the left hand side of the track, you may use the marshals on the left hand side of the track as a brake indicator, so shortly before they leave your screen, go into the brakes, try to keep a narrow line. I went a bit wide, but then I had a better exit out of the corner. And then flat out again, use all the width of the track and of course the overtake button to go over the finish line and hopefully get a gold time. And as for every guide, let's review the lap once more from chase cam. So getting out of the last corner, try to get this one right, take a good amount of momentum out of the last corner and take a good amount of speed to the straight. Then over to the left hand side of the track, use your overtake button and at the tire marks, go hard into the brakes, keep it in a straight line and keep the brake until you're really slow to avoid understeering. Then to the inside, and once you drop into this corner back to the power, use the overtake button. Then the exit road on the right is your brake indicator. Keep the car sliding gently on the brake before then going back to the power again shortly. Brake at the tire marks on the right, keep the car to the inside of this left hander. Then a short power input before releasing again, take a lot of the inside curb on this right hander and then back to the power again, use all the width of the track and over to the left hand side. Then the white line next to the track here is your brake indicator, brake hard in a straight line, use trail braking into this corner, short power input may help with load changes to get grip on the front axle for more rotation. Then back to the power and over to the right hand side, the 100 board is the brake indicator. Use trail braking again to have the car slide over the inside curb before shortly going back to the power again and then brake again for this right hander, let the car roll and then use all the width of the track, go to the power as early as possible for this back straight. Next, make sure you go to this right hander and take it narrow to the inside curb or even cut this one, then position the car on the right and once you see this white line on the tarmac, hard into the brakes, keep it in a straight line and then lift the brake pedal when turning in over the left hand side curb, a straight line through this chicane, not hitting that post on the inside, shortly back to the power using the marshals on the left as brake indicator and then trying to keep a close line in this last right hander before going fully to the power again, using all the width of the track and taking a good amount of speed to the finish line. And that's it again for this week's lap time challenge in the Hyundai Ioniq 5N on Nürburgring. Quite unusual to have an EV in the lap time challenge, but once you got used to the long braking distance on sports hard tires, it was a lot of fun trying different variations of going in and out of corners. Let me know down below what you think of this car as an EV and how you like the track combo this week. And if this guide helped you out, feel free to share, like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you guys very soon, and bye bye.